Okay, you know what pisses me off about this reading? Is that I intuitively feel like they still want access to you after disrespecting you. The real question is, are you the one willing to give it to them? Because that's the real question. Knowing how fucked up they are in the head, like, do you really want to give this person access? Like, knowing how they can't deal with their emotions, like, knowing how they can take accountability when they do something wrong. Instead of actually using their guts to ask for forgiveness, they choose to completely ignore you and act like you don't exist. Like, that's a real question. Like, when you try to ask for when you try to ask for a reason, they laugh at your face and they tell you, I don't know why I did it, and they laugh at your face. That's the real question. Because to me, it feels like they want access to you to see if they still have some sort of control over you. Right? And I don't know why I'm specifically picking up on that energy. That's specifically what I am feeling. If you give access to somebody, specifically somebody toxic, that you're trying to walk away from, or you're trying to release, and you let them back in, because they want access to you. Page of Cups. Page of Cups could signify that you guys could have friends in common, or maybe you know some of their friends. But with the Devil, you have already started the process of detaching from this situation. Like, you have already started the process from letting go of this person. Because the only thing that they were truly able to offer you was literally destruction. They weren't really able to offer you proper stability. They weren't really able to offer you proper closure even. Like, when they left, you felt abandoned. When they pushed you away, you felt abandoned, right? And if they were to show back up, they're showing back up from a place of giving you white lies or feeding you white lies. And that's not something we want. I'm telling you, I feel like when this person specifically came in, like, they came in offering you the picture perfect relationship, right? I don't know why I feel like they were fully over their past situations. When they came to you, they wasted your time. Like, when they came to you, they like made you feel very, 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 very special. Like, if you were for them. But then they completely walked out with no like explanation whatsoever. And like, you're slowly detaching from this person. Like, you're putting yourself in a spot where you're more secure within yourself now. And they see that. They feel that. They know that. Right? That's why they could be talking to friends about you. The Devil reverse, this is not somebody that you want. And it's not somebody you want because they have toxic patterns. Like, this person has really, really bad toxic patterns. And trust me, what they desire is what you were willing to offer them. And you were willing to offer them closure. You were willing to offer them love. You were willing to offer them what nobody had gave them before. And they took you for granted because you weren't the person they wanted it from. And I'm not holding your hand when it comes down to this reading. There's a possibility of this person showing back up. Most likely they will. But they're showing back up from a place of lack. They're showing back up from a place of what you can offer them. Because with the Temperance reverse and the Empress reverse, they cannot offer that to themselves. So you see the major difference right there? You see the humongous difference that we have going on right there? They're coming back from a place of the growth that you were able to provide for them. They're coming back up from a place of what you were willing to give them because that they didn't have themselves. And I'm gonna say like it is, they took you for granted. And they could think about the good moments that you were able to offer them. But because they're so childish and mentally immature, they chose toxic relationships and people that took away their balance because what you were willing to offer them felt so foreign to you. The real question is, do you want them to suffer or do you want to give them good access to you? Do you want to give them access to the person that's growing, the person that's changing, the person that is learning from their mistakes because they were one of your mistakes? And they know that. Like, they know that you were there for them. You were going to offer them what no one else had, but they chose toxic situationships and toxic connections that they now want to let go of. And they're coming back to you, or they could be showing back to you from a place of interest. What does that mean? It means that this person is desiring how you used to make them feel. This person is desiring what you brought to the table, not what they could bring to the table. You realize that, right? So if they show back up from what you can give them, what you can offer them, they don't have that themselves. They're going to end up hurting you and making it worse. You don't want that in your reality. Don't ever let someone in that has hurt you and taken you for granted before. If you do, that person will fail you again. God, your angels, spirits, whoever you believe in, are going to make sure that person keeps failing you and failing you and failing you until you learn your lesson. Take care.